Hi YouTubers, it's Smoking SC77 again for the third video today. Why am I doing another video today, may I ask? Well, I just want to talk about another random topic. Okay, how do I begin? Pipes, cigars, and nicotine. Now, all tobacco products have nicotine in them, obviously. A lot of people actually think that nicotine is an additive that tobacco companies add to tobacco to make it more potent and addictive. That is actually incorrect. Nicotine is a natural chemical in the tobacco plant and actually found in some other plants, such as tomatoes and other plants. So, a lot of people don't actually know that. So, in this video, I want to take about 5 minutes to discuss, or a couple of minutes to discuss, how many milligrams of nicotine are found in pipe, tobacco, and cigars. And really, there's really no answer to this question as of yet, or as far, or as I'm making this video. So bear with me. So we have pipe tobacco, like this right here. This is pipe tobacco, meant for a pipe, not roll your own tobacco. This is not roll your own cigarette tobacco. This is pipe tobacco meant for a pipe. Right here, you have cigars, which are in my humidor right now. I'm not going to bring them out because that would take too long. Anyway, how many milligrams? Now, nicotine is measured in milligrams in general. So, how many milligrams of nicotine in pipe tobacco and cigars? Well, I really don't know that answer. If there are any people, any chemists or any pharmacists, or any pharmacologists, in the YouTube pipe community or cigar community, please let me know. I know in cigarettes, your standard cigarette has about 1 milligram of nicotine. It can vary. There are cigarettes with as little as as little as 0.5 or less milligrams of nicotine. There are cigarettes which is with as much as over 3 milligrams of nicotine. I know chewing tobacco and dipping tobacco has about 1 to 4 milligrams of nicotine. I know Swedish snus has anywhere from 6 to 22 milligrams of nicotine. I know let's see, hookah tobacco or shisha has between 0.5 and 1 milligram of nicotine. And yeah, so how much nicotine in pipe tobacco and cigars? I really don't know that. Well, I mean, the way I always measure things, in regards to bowls of pipe tobacco, is in regards to cigarettes, is when people ask, well, what I'm trying to say is, you smoke a big bowl of pipe such as this, and how many cigarettes is that equivalent to? Well, I figure, okay, you have a cigarette rolling machine, you sprinkle some tobacco in there. The tobacco is a little different cut than the pipe tobacco, because roll your own tobacco is generally a shag cut, so you figure, if you take a cigarette rolling machine, you sprinkle some tobacco in there. I would say this pipe holds the equivalent of about 3 cigarettes. If you do the equivalency, if you know what I'm trying to say. If you think about a cigarette rolling machine, and you figure the equivalent tobacco to put in there to put in this pipe. So, kind of hard to explain, but that's the way I measure things. Now, you have a cigar, you have a premium roll cigar that could be as little as this, or could be as much as this. Could be anywhere from 3 or 4 inches long to 10 inches long. Could be anywhere from this wide to this wide. Could be anywhere from a 20 ring gauge or less to 70 ring gauge or even greater. And how much nicotine in there? There's really no way to gauge it. I'm not really sure if you can figure out how much nicotine. In pipe tobacco, I would say in this pipe right here, this beautiful pearwood pipe, this Mr. Brogg pipe, I guess in general, it would also depend on the blend. I mean, I'm not sure how much nicotine. It would depend on the tobacco also. So, Latakia, for example, has virtually no nicotine, while Perique has a lot of nicotine. So, and Burley has a lot of nicotine also. But then you have Oriental and Virginia, which have less, and then you have Maryland and all those other tobaccos, and they have different levels of nicotine. So it really would depend. But say you're smoking a Burley tobacco in this pearwood pipe, and Burley is very common tobacco in cigarettes. Excuse me. I would say that's about 3 or 4 milligrams of nicotine. So obviously it's being absorbed differently because you're not inhaling it, or you should not be inhaling it. It's absorbing through your mouth and your gums and your saliva and your tongue. So that's something you also have to factor in. So with cigars, I have no idea in the world. So give me your thoughts. Again, if there are any pharmacists or you know, scientists or people who know a lot about nicotine, please tell me. I know cigars can contain I've heard anywhere from the equivalency of 3 to 20 cigarettes. I've heard a black and mild contains about the equivalency of 3 cigarettes. Also, it could depend on a lot of factors. So give me your thoughts. Comment, rate, subscribe, personal message me, all that kind of stuff. Do video response. I love reading personal messages. I love reading comments. I love viewing video responses, all that kind of stuff. So peace and bye later. And as I always say, peace and bye.